and welcome to the preview show for Full Force Wrestling's 5-year anniversary show right here exclusively on pwd4 TV. I'm Jonas, and I'm joined as always by my good buddy and co-host of our NXT UK weekly show over on YouTube and pwd4's very own, of course, John Scott. So John, tonight we see the return of Full Force Wrestling, and it promises to be a fantastic night of wrestling action on their much anticipated 5-year anniversary show, no less. So John, welcome.
Absolutely. 5 years of Full Force Wrestling, the anniversary show. Obviously this year coming without fans. However, they have still managed to put this show on this year. They're going to do it. I can't wait to get through to some of this card, having a look at it already. Obviously, as I said before, no fans, but these guys are going to do a tremendous job tonight. I know they will. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into it. You know, a lot of talking points, I think, on this one. Do we know who's going to be involved in this tournament? No, we don't. I think there's, you know, I'm taking up with the hierarchy in Full Force Wrestling, quite frankly, because, you know, it is a random pick. I don't know how guys are going to prepare for this, but we're going to get into that as we go along, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, with several key matches to look forward to tonight, already announced, as you mentioned, as well as the finest four tournament to crown the finest four tournament winner for 2020. So let's run through some of the matches then, John, that we have to look forward to tonight. We have the match for the FFW title between current champion TJ Sky going up against longtime rival, the enemy, Kieran Young. Now, these two have had a rivalry dating back from the very first Full Force show 5 years ago, buddy. We also have another much anticipated match in Nadia Sapphire defending her championship against Chantel Jordan. So two great championship matches to look forward to there.
Absolutely. And, you know, you hit the nail on the head. These guys went at it on the first show 5 years ago. You know, what a rivalry, what a feud going in. And make no mistake, these guys are going to want to win this match. They're going to want to showcase the final victory at this show on the 5-year anniversary. You do not want to go away with your tail between your legs after this match. I'm looking forward to this. Personally, I'm going with Kieran Young on this one. I just think this guy, you know, he's going in, he's the challenger. He's got, for me, he's got the pressure. He's got the pressure on him more, and that's why I'm picking this guy to win. I don't care what anyone else says. I'm going with this guy. And when it comes to the Women's Championship, the Full Force Women's Championship, Chantel Jordan, like, I have made no bones about it. I back her as a potential huge star. I'm not just talking about in this country, but I'm talking about worldwide. John, when I talk about wrestlers, I'm talking about not a wrestler. I'm talking about a fighter, a fighter's appetite. Yeah. And Chantel Jordan has it for me. I know she's been on your podcast. You've spoke to her face to face. I'm a little bit jealous the fact that you got it over me on that one. So, but you know her better than me. What will she be thinking going into this? Obviously, as the challenger.
Yeah, two great matches, two great championship matches. I'm going to kind of side with TJ Sky on this one. I think the champion, he's been a fighting champion, and I think he's going to defend his title with pride tonight. And Chantel Jordan, yeah, look out for her, but don't underestimate Nadia Sapphire. Don't underestimate her. She is the longest reigning Full Force Women's Champion, so that's going to be two great championship matches. But John, let's have a quick look at what's to come from pwd4 TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Millie McKenzie! She is at least 5 sandwiches short of a picnic. Casey Owen! Casey
So, John, we mentioned earlier that we will see the 2020 finest four champion crown tonight. No names have been announced yet, John, but what can you tell us about what we're likely to see tonight?
Well, unpredictability, I would say, first and foremost. And as I said before, look, any of the 4 participants, in my opinion, they've been let down by the management, quite frankly. Whoever's running Full Force Wrestling at the top, whoever is responsible for changing out of a Fatal 4-Way to this tournament, and not knowing who the other person's going to be on paper, quite frankly, it is a disadvantage. Now, you can say, well, everyone's in the same boat. I get that, but there's no time to prepare. So this is about going in, and in my opinion, the winner of this thing is going to be the person that can adapt best and, more importantly, the fastest, because you're going to need to. It could be anybody who's basically wrestled for Full Force Wrestling in this entire span of their existence, which, quite frankly, is a ridiculous number. I don't even know what that number is. It's so large. So, yes, this is unpredictable. We don't know who's going to come through the curtain. So, as I said before, it's going to be the person that can adapt quickest and fastest, no doubt about it.
Yeah, and Full Force Wrestling have got a tremendous roster, so it'll be interesting to see what 4 participants actually take part in the tournament tonight, but that'll be one to look forward to. And then, of course, you have the Lockdown Asylum match between Damien Black and Chris Royals. We know that this is going to be a war between these two. They've had a fierce rivalry over the years, and judging by the title of the match alone, this is going to be very unique and very violent indeed.
Absolutely. I mean, look, when you've got a title of a match, with with this on the line, there's going to be something, pretty dangerous, pretty lethal going on. We know the stakes are going to be high. Quite frankly, both these participants, in their own right, have obviously got a lot going on for themselves. I mean, the Hatter, I don't know what he's going to bring to this. This guy, he's very different at the best of times, but involved in this, I don't know. Obviously, look, you're looking at the title of the match, the Asylum, the Lockdown. You're thinking, well, okay, this is only going to be on one side in terms of, like, who's invented this match. Like, where has this come from? And you'd have to say that, maybe the Hatter has got a lot more pressure going into this. He doesn't probably know what to expect. I don't know what to expect. However, I would imagine, just from, thinking about this visually, I would imagine that perhaps we are going to get something we haven't seen before, that's for sure, in FFW. I am pretty sure we will never see it again, quite frankly, once this is done. I have no idea where this is going to go. I have no idea where this is going to take place. But I'm along for the ride. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, unique and violent. I think that's the 2 words that's going to sum up that Lockdown Asylum match between Damien Black and Chris Royals tonight. An amazing match to look forward to there. Well, John, it's sure to be an amazing night of wrestling action from Full Force Wrestling. And if you're watching this, stay tuned for an incredible card of matches. That's all I can say. Let's head over to our commentary team for the evening and enjoy Full Force Wrestling's 5-year anniversary show. And don't forget to sign up to pwd4.tv for more action from Full Force Wrestling and over 15 wrestling groups and so much more. And of course, the 5-year anniversary show from Full Force Wrestling to look forward to.
Full Force Wrestling proudly presents our 5-year anniversary show. Kicking things off with the Full Force British Championship on the line as the enemy Kieran Young takes on the current Full Force Wrestling champion TJ Sky. It's a rematch from exactly 5 years ago at the starting point of FFW. We also have the Full Force Women's Championship on the line as the People's Princess Nadia Sapphire puts her title on the line as she takes on the bad girl Chantel Jordan. You can expect crazy things in this next match as long-time rivals, the Inmate Damien Black and the Hatter Chris Royals, do battle in the very first FFW Lockdown Asylum match. But let's not forget about the yearly Finest 4 trophy, won only once a year, normally held under Fatal 4-Way rules. However, this year we are changing it up as it will be a 4-person tournament. Who will walk away with the trophy? Who knows, as any member of the Full Force roster is eligible to be picked for this tournament.